Hi, we are Enei, Eric and Eduardo and we are 3E team. In this video, we will show the progress of our thesis project in Seminar 1. It is important to emphasize that we are following the methodology described in the book Product Design and Development by Ulrich and Eppinger. In the image on the left, we see the roadmap developed in the book. On the right, we see the introductory phases of the process, the planning phase, and the first part of the concept development corresponding to the content of this seminar. Throughout this presentation, we will show the execution of each of these stages.
As a part of the generation of opportunities, we began with development of the brainstorming in which there are two opportunities. We collected through some methods included jobs to be done, study customer, consider alternative solution to the existing products, market pool, personal passion, try to surprise, and delight customers. In the next step, the opportunities were filtered with the goal of eliminating those opportunities that were considered unlikely to develop within a 1 year period. The fifth technique used the Watts multivoting with the left a list of the 9 likely opportunities for development. The second technique used the filter opportunities was the development of the analytic hierarchy process, which the left used two opportunities with the highest probability of execution. After filtering the opportunities, the team began researching the internet for existing solutions and informal analysis, some review of customer comments on products already on the market with the idea of having a general idea about the existence of the market and customers, in addition to the identification of the possible differentiators. After the previous analysis, the following problem was selected. Was of water while the correct water temperature comes up during showers. One of the main reasons why this problem was selected was the current situation regarding water stress our country is going through. Which allows use the internet there is market and potential customers for these products. In the second report, the paint was redefined to the clarified. With this change, multi-problem statements were created with the different techniques seen in the product development course. These include the present state, future state technique, and the statement and restatement that allow us use the research version 1 of the problem statement. However, thanks to the teacher's observation, it was being modified with the idea of the continuing to refine and clarify this statement. Also because of the report 2, the last version of the mission statement is shown, which has been refined throughout the report of this seminar. We decided to name our product EcoHead Shower, and after some versions, our product description looked like modernization of the shower system for the homes for the installation in the explosive pipe of the existing shower system, reduce the time of the hot water up to when the tap is opened at the start of the shower, reduce the water composition and has an efficient and adjustable and comfortable flow. And the most notable change is regarding the product description. It was that our product will be a modernization of the existing shower system with the main idea of minimizing the heating time and water composition during the shower process. This process is primarily aimed at middle and lower middle class homeowners. We also describe one or most ambitious goals to have an MVP and system level design by 2025 and with the participant in a product design competition in Mexico by the end of 2025. We outline some assumptions include that the potential customers genuinely believe that it is necessary to reduce the water composition during showering, that the system will significantly reduce the water composition during the showering, that the potential customers find an economical or social benefits in purchasing these systems, and that the cost of our shower system will be competitive in the cost and energy efficiency compared to the conventional showers. Finally, we also show that our main restrictions are the compatibility of the system with the existing installations and the materials in the showers, and the quality of the water that could cause problems in the system shower. We end this report with the definition of main stakeholders. These are homeowners, who can be subcategorized as young families, technology lovers, eco-conscious, and early person. The second stakeholder is managers or owners of gyms or sports clubs and gyms and sport clubs. Finally, the stakeholder is hotel managers or owners.
For Report 3, a series of previous steps were executed before collecting customer information. These include the search for initial information on similar, related, and/or competing products currently available in the market. Government and other regulations and standards applicable to the product in Mexico were reviewed, including Mexican official standards and US agencies and certifications such as the EPA and WeatherSense, respectively. Dr. Weir's Step Zero was developed for the development of customer needs. In this development, the stakeholders sought in the table were identified based on their degree of influence and impact. It was decided to pay special attention to the following stakeholders: domestic users, hotels, gyms, and hospitals. Continuing with the development of Step Zero, a series of needs were raised that we expect to find during the interviews, including the needs of the select stakeholders, and sometimes we assume it because we expect them not to be mentioned in the interviews because the client expects them to already be there. As a result of the interviews, many of the needs were validated and many more emerged with respect to the basic needs originally identified, which were considerably expanded. The result of stakeholders' analysis and subsequent interviews was the matrix showed, which helps users understand the relationship between stakeholders and the market. The markets proposed in the mission statement. It should be noted that due to time constraints we were unable to conduct interviews with managers of hospitals, hotels, gyms, and others of rental properties. Although we do not rule of conduct more interviews in the future that will allow us to better understand the markets. As a part of the deliveries of Report 3, interview templates for key stakeholders were also developed. This presentation shows the interview for domestic users that we focus on. This interview is aimed at obtaining data of the type of client current experience, the perception of new technologies, and the value and cost, and some customer wishes. With these interviews, we were ready to conduct interviews and take the first step of identifying needs. For report 4, the following step was carried out: gathered raw data from customers. A total of 52 interviews were conducted and relevant information was collated from the interview. It should be noted that one of the main challenges faced was synchronize the agendas with the interviewers. User feedback on existing products was reviewed to analyze what customers value about this type of products. The review of existing products led us to review the physical principles that could be useful in the future.
In Report 5, we present the step Interpret raw data in terms of customer needs. This report was one of the most complicated and largest reports of this seminar, because it was necessary to review each of the interview responses to generate needs statement. For our team, this activity was complicated because initially the development of this step was wrong. One of the main observations of the doctor was the incorrect formulation of the statement for interpreting needs, skipping the step for eliminate redundant or similar response, incorrect categorization, misinterpreting basic needs from secondary needs, relying on a single criterion to assign importance. In this first approximation, we obtained 35 primary needs and 579 secondary needs. This activity was done again and presented in Report 6. In Report 6, the needs interpretation statement from 41 interviews were corrected. Similar needs were eliminated and combined. These needs were assigned a level of importance and classification using the Kanu model. These secondary needs were categorized and labeled for the formation of primary needs. This information describes the list of needs that will be addressed in the following step. At this point in the seminar, we have a pain statement that helps us remember what pain we are addressing, a problem statement that will help us have a guide on the solution to implement for the development of the product, a mission statement that helps us remember what we want from the product and the benefit for which our product will be purchased by the market we are serving, a list of needs that will allow us to make comparison with other existing products, as well as create metric and specification. Throughout this seminar, we have investigated in a parallel and informal way about the existence of competitors, from which we have gathered information about some needs that customers seek in this product. We have also learned about the regulation that must be met and about the basic need that our product must contemplate. We have real needs from real users that will help us in the following step of product development. Without a doubt, this seminar has been a great challenge for us. We greatly value the learning and the guidance provided by the professors. Thank you.